Okay, folks, we're going to try this again using a phone. Derek, thank you very much for your update that the mobile version of this may be better. So we're going to try this. And we've got a lot of technology trying to bring you this game today, so we'll give it a shot. Hope it works. Give it a second or two. Connect to these AirPods. Nothing but technology involved around here. Just waiting for the referees to get going there. I don't think that's frozen, although I do worry now that it looks a little frozen. Are we behind time? Doing our best here, folks. This worked a lot easier in the past. Well, the players are not getting on the ice in the panel view. And it's live, so that's great. We're going to flip that over to the auto camera and give it a shot. We'll see if the mobile version makes a little more stable version of the game, which would be bizarre. It looks like we are going to start the third period with a power. As the refs are getting the net going, the girls are warming up. So Saturday morning hockey. I'm not sure if anyone will be able to know that this is on because I can't actually get onto my crossbar right now as we give it a shot, but it'll be available later. So we'll watch some of that later. Girls are getting a pep talk and they don't have the audio turned on here. I wonder why. Seems like a good thing to do. I can zoom that a little better. And we're going to start the power play here now. I see Doyle, 22's got her back to us. That's Kelly, number 8, at center. And away we go. Try to bring this to you. Lena doing acrobatics at the faceoff dot and comes up with it. I think she's on her stick. She passed it across, but it looks like it got tipped away. We're regrouping at our own zone. That's Doyle going to bring it up the right-hand side. Let's go, Live Barn. Oh, there's another arm up. Somebody's getting a penalty, and I think it could be on them. They should dump this puck, give it right back to them, as I think we're getting another. They're getting another penalty. Give them the puck. Get the 5-on-3. Just give it to them. Come on, girls. There we go. No, we're going for the pass. We should really get a whistle, and we do. And mobile apparently is not. Oh, it is a little better. Goalie probably hopped out as that was a delayed penalty. We're going to have a 5-on-3 here for some amount of time. And a huge opportunity to get back in this game. It'll be an offensive zone. Doyle brought it in, and she got hammered on the board. So, again, I think the Honeybaked team plays with a bit of nastiness. And so Lena on the faceoff dot, she wins it clean back to the point. There's going to be a shot, and it was a tip right on. I think that was shot by Hood, number 2. Put it right on net. Lena was on the doorstep. Another faceoff here. Again, won by TC. They swing it around. Oh, and unfortunately it got knocked off the stick and it was taken out of the zone. Now bringing it through the middle. On the side, there's a shot by Marcelo. Played way. It's back in the corner. I think Marcelo got dumped there. It's now behind the net, and our girls came up with it, starting to reset. There's a shot that does not make it through, and it is out. It's actually now a player out of the bench. It could be a 2-on-1 going the other way, and Live Barn is confused. They get it all the way down behind the net, and they scored. And so we just got scored on shorthanded off the penalty, out of the penalty box. I saw a player jump out, and it's now 2-0. And that's a bit of a killer for our girls. 2-0. This Honeybaked team has jumped on them despite us despite us out shooting them. We just got scored on by our power play team, which is not great. Another face-off win there by TC. And it's back in the zone as we set up. There's a long shot, just missed. It's behind the net, really tough to see on this zone and this view, but we'll do our best. It's especially on a mobile phone. It's a little bit of contact in that corner. It comes to the line. I think that was kept in. It is. TC has it in the far corner. Down 2-0 here. Trying to make something happen on a now 5-on-4. They throw it on net. There's a shot and a save. And our power play folks have been out there a long time. They're going to get a change on the Honeydew side. So face-off is to the right of the goalie. I think that, again, is Kelly's on that face-off dot. This time, it's picked up by Honeydew, but it comes to the line. Long shot there, right on, and easy glove save. I think we're up against a pretty good goaltender here. Shots 2012. And this is someone else on the face-off dot on that side. We win it. And there's a long shot again. It's deflected to the corner. Having a bit of trouble kind of figuring out who's who here. It's quite small, but we have it behind the net now. Trying to get to the point. That's Riedlinger. I can see that. Riedlinger goes back down to the hash marks on the side wall. Pushed off there by, could be Nadello. It's in front. There's an opportunity to goal. I think that could have been Charlie Hood who went in and scored. It's 2-1. Girls are congregated. It's a single-digit number who scored. I can't tell on this very, very small screen, but I'm pretty sure that was a Hood. We'll see as it comes around if the live barn camera stays on it. It was Aker. It was number 9. Power play goal by Lindsay Aker. There was a shot. I'm not sure. It could have been Lexi's shot or someone else up top, but we're back in this game with 12 and a half to go in a 2-1 contest. So the power play finally does come through. Face off there is won by Honeybaked. And they take it around behind the net. They still have it in the zone. Kept in those. It's all the way behind the net now, and we're banging at it. And I'll try to stay with it. Now in the offensive, see if we can get a view on it. Under the middle, a bit of a back check there. Nicely. Oh, and there could be a penalty. And there is. There's a slashing penalty against TC. I saw that the defender was coming back, and I'm not sure who it is. I don't know if we'll get a view of it. But we are on in third period. Is another penalty. So we're on the PK again, and that really massive score bug is blocking the view here. Face-off is won by Honeybaked. They're moving it around well. There's going to be a shot and a save by Sid. And we'll do that all over again. I'm not sure who the penalty killers are. Face-off is one to the boards, which is, I think, what TC was trying to do, and nicely done. And the pickup right out through the middle. I think it's Nadello who's taking those face-offs. I think it's in the neutral zone. Yeah, here it comes. Great stick there. Again, Nadello on the PK. getting a stick on it to stop that rush, but they do get it in the zone now. Ooh, heavy contact in the corner, and the arm is up. We're going to get another penalty. It's going to be 5-on-3, and that was a proper one. And you could tell just earlier in the game that, okay, and all of a sudden Live has a mind of its own. We'd probably hit a half-hour mark, and it resets itself. So that's a 2 and a 10. She got a misconduct as well. There is injured. So I'm not sure who did that, but that was a call for misconduct. So my guess is that 2 and 10, and the player is going to get ejected from the game, and someone else has to serve, or maybe it's Nadello going in the. It could be Nadello who's going into the box for the 2 and the 10. I don't think they gave a game misconduct because usually they'll do the throw out motion, but I think Nadello might have just got a 2 and 10. We'll confirm that later. But regardless, it will be a 5-on-3 here for a bit in a 2-1 game, and they started. I can't see anything in this pano view, and then now with the score bug, I have to flip it back, you guys. How do we do this? It's not available. Suddenly, did that change? Just something? I don't know. I can't tell. For some reason, I can't get it to go on auto. Actually, let's go back. That was better because that score bug is in the way. At least that is so tiny. I apologize, you guys. We know they have a power play and they're moving it around. We are hemmed in on a 5-on-3, and there's another shot attempt. And luckily, I think there was another save. It's coming up the sidewall. You could tell by the motion, but while able to walk right in on that 5, and that was blocked. Whoever the 5-on-3 penalty killers are, they're doing a great job keeping it to the outside. They're staying tight in the triangle. It's moved around, and that was a save and a cover by Sid, who is going to have to be our best penalty killer. And they're switching it up. And we now have, do we still only have 3 skaters? Looks like we only have 3. Yes, it's 3 skaters. So still on the 5-on-3. Face-off is put to the corner, but with 5-on-3, Honeybaked picks it up. Big moment in this 1-goal game as they pass around the top of the perimeter. There's a shot. Sid makes a save. Still onto the perimeter. And now they take another shot, and it's other blocker save, goes to the corner. I think we might have gotten a player back. Yes, we're at 5-on-4. And they play it towards the corner of the net, and Sid dives on it and saves. So 1 down, 1 to go. As the penalties just keep piling up. We've just really taken a lot at least 4 or 5 per game. And it's tough to win games. Luckily, we've had just remarkable penalty killing here, but it's going to wear out our players. Here we go. Face-off is 1 to the corner, but not able to clear. It gets picked up. Oh, there's another hit right from behind. I wouldn't be surprised if they call that again. The player, I think, is up, but pretty good contact again by TC. They're working around the outside. That's a dingle-dangle player. Just danced somebody and comes right in. And, must have been a big save there. And the penalty's over. We killed them both. So congratulations to the girls on that. I believe it's over. I just saw someone hopping out of the box, but it's still showing up on the screen. It could be because the 10-minute penalty is still on there. It's a 2 and 10 for injury against Emma Nadello. But we've got the puck now in the offensive zone finally. After killing off 3 consecutive penalties, or 2 at least, felt like 3. TC girls had control, but now Honeybaked gets it and dumps it down with about 11 minutes left. Plenty of time left in a 1-goal game. Oh, auto is available. We're going to try to flip and see if we can get a slightly better angle because this pano is just really tiny for all of us. Having said that, now we have to hit play. When you do a flip, you also have to hit play. Come on, Live Barn. Here we go. And I didn't do it. Still in pano. Okay, well, doing my best to see what the heck is going on here. That as a battle on the boards. That was probably Acre. Now behind the net are Deer regrouping, and they're trying to take it up the left-hand side, but hemmed in by Honeybaked. That's Acre trying to make a play through the neutral zone, gets stopped at the blue line, it's dumped all the way back in. I think Sid's going to have to make a save on that long attempt. Now, while we have that, I'm going to try to flip to auto and get it going. Hopefully this will work. All right, here we go. We're on auto. It's still 2-1. There's 7.5 left somehow. We just lost a bunch of time. Still 2-1. Get those out there. It is Riedlinger on the point. Looks like Lena Kelly's digging at it. They're scrumming it in the corner. Now it swings around behind the net. And Honeybaked goes for the cross ice pass. It's going to bounce off, and Riedlinger is going to pick it up. Riedlinger throws it through the neutral zone, and it goes all the way down for yet another long Riedlinger shot in the pantheon of long shots. She is the queen. It's going to bring out, I think I saw St. John Poopin hitting out there. I haven't called Brooke Baylog's number in a long time. Hope she is okay. Although I haven't been able to see the numbers much. And it is an odd set of D pairs. TC's got it in front. There's an opportunity. I think that was a flip forward on goal, but steered away by the goaltender. It's to the line, not out. And it is a long shot that is gloved by the goaltender. So we'll get another face-off down low. Not sure who's going to take it for TC. Could be Hood. Face-off is won by Honeybaked, and they come out with it along the near side boards. Shoveled forward. Oh, it's intercepted there. Bit of a shot on net. Goes to the corner. Could be Ishak, could be Kelly. I don't think it's Hood. She squeezed off the puck, goes to the corner and out of the line. Kept in. Behind the net. Bit of urgency now. 6 minutes to go in a 1-goal game. Contact along the boards, and now here comes Honeybaked. It's 2-on-1. Full 2-on-1. They're going to let them have the shot, and there's a goal. Boom. Just like that. What a ripper. And it is 3-1, and that's a bit of a killer. And yeah, full 2-on-1. I guess we were playing aggressively to try to get that equalizer. But unfortunately for our girls, that is going to make it 3-1. And full 2-on-1 like that is pretty tough to defend. So we'll try to figure out who is out there for all these events. But now with under 6 to go, we're going to have to get 2 goals to get back in this game. Taking it around the outside. That is Doyle battling for it. Doyle gets turned back at the blue line, sweeps it back into the corner. She'll try again now, but it's taken away. Honeybaked girl's walking her to the slot, and that's a shot on net. This time Sid comes up with it. Face off is won by TC behind the net. Our defender goes back, tries to change direction. Ooh, almost got picked off by the attacker. Now through the middle, it's off a skate. And here they come again. Honeybaked getting some more. Another odd man rush. There's a shot and a save by Sid. Swallows it up. It's going to bring out Nadello, Sherman, and Kelly. That might be Marciello. I'm not sure. It looked like a 19. Could be a 10. And the faceoff's one clean back. TC has it. I think that's Lena looking to get it around the player behind the net, and it bounces off a knee and it goes to the corner, and Honeybaked has it. Goes to the line, a little scissor change there. It's stopped off, but Honeybaked comes up with it again. They go back to the point. Looks like good control. There's another shot across, and I think Sid had to stick that one away. Two TC players are pushing in, but the puck squirts free. It goes into the far corner. And there's a shot and a rebound. It's gathered up by the defender for TC there, but Sid had to be quick on that. And they having trouble getting it out. Now we do. And the winger is taking it up the left-hand side. Streaking to the middle is Lena, and there's a shot that is steered to the side and now out. Right back in opportunity here, and it's a shot was missed. Plays to the hash boards. Ooh, couple heavy collisions there in the corners. Right in front, Kelly's banging at it, but it gets through everybody, and Honeybaked takes it out over the blue line. Under 4 to go now. In front, there's a shot, and a little flash to the leather by Sid again, and we get a stoppage in play with about 3:46 left in the third. Down 2 goals now. There's Doyle coming out with, I'm not sure who that was. Looks like a single number. It's either Jakuba or Aker. It probably is Hood with Aker and Doyle. They win that faceoff. They come out with it. It's in the offensive zone on the side. Now to the near side hash marks. Honeybaked has control. Pinch there by Riedlinger. I think that's Riedlinger. But Honeybaked has it, and they're coming up right over the blue line and out. And let's see if we can get Live Barn to catch up. That player went end to end, and some discussion happening to the side of the net as Sid apparently made the save. And so we will see that Derek Baker was correct. This mobile connection is much more stable, which is bizarre. It sounds like it's the website that is the problem for Live Barn. So you have to watch it on a mobile device. Face-off is won by Honeybaked, and they dance right through the slot, and a good block there. They still have control, though, as they circle around with it. TC player gets dumped, comes to the blue line. We're going to get an out here, but there's a bit of an awkward bounce, and it's stuck at the red line. Nadello's chasing it down, almost got to stick to it. Now it's bouncing around on the players. And Honeybaked comes up with it. Here they go. Swatted away to the outside. And out we come. 2:20 left. Going to need a couple quick ones here if we have any chance. There's a long slapper that is sticked away. And back another shot and another save. So the shots piling up a little bit here. So 2:16 to go. May get a pulled goalie soon here. We'll see. Sending out Aker with Charlie Hood on the dot. Assuming it's Doyle on the far side. And TC wins it to the boards, but yeah, TC still has it. They pushed off the puck. There's a bit of a scrum for it. Under 2 to go. One of the TC players wiped out trying to round the net, and that gives an open opportunity. Honeydew girl taken away by a nice defensive play by TC. And for some reason, it's not catching. Just really likes this referee. All the way down. We have control in the corner. Now it comes up high. There's a long shot, and that I don't think it made it through. It's blocked, and Honeybaked takes it. That was a good long shot by Clark, but I think it was blocked down in front. We still have our goalie in net with 1:17 to go, so perhaps the coach is playing the system here. Well, that was had to make a second save, at least track it. I was sitting there in the slot. Honeydew's working it around now, and they just scored again on a tip. And so it's 4-1, and the girls are pretty dejected at this point. This has been a bit of a romp. I don't like the body language here, as our girls not looking very happy about themselves. I guess I don't blame them. This has been a really awkward game, and they're being outplayed at this point now. I think the penalties have worn out some of our girls. So with a minute to go, this one is all but over, as the Honeybaked girls really took it to us today. Face-off won by Honeybaked, but we managed on the fortune to come up with the puck with it down in the corner. I think that's Ashak laying a lick. She's got to be careful at the end of the game like this. Well, that was St. John Poopin laying a lick, and she's going for an extra couple of hits there. So small but fierce, St. John Poopin is, as she's throwing the weight around. Looks like we got an opportunity here as we rush in. A nice little move there. I'm not sure who it was. Aurora came in, elbows high. Again, these girls got to be careful. You may see these girls again, depending on how we do in the quarterfinal games tonight. But a little nifty jiggity jig through the neutral zone. And a shot and a goal. Holy moly, somebody just jigged through and put one in. I don't know who it is at this point. It's a smaller player. Maybe it was Sang John Poopin who was out there earlier, because she's got that nifty shot. And that was sick. Kind of came around and went down. Oh, it was Aurora. It was 77. It came down the ice and just rifled one in to make it 5-2. And so a little bit of life and something to be positive about at the end of the game with 8 seconds left. Nicely done there by Aurora. And she does have a shot as well. So just a little bit too little too late as clock winds down. We'll end this game 5-2. Oh, sorry, 4-2. My mistake. And players dumped in the corner. I think that's going to be it. I don't see anybody rabble rousing. All the players are congregating. So, unfortunate loss, but we know that that's a good program out of Detroit. And so I'll have to regroup and take some lessons from that. We may try to rewatch this thing on a bigger screen and see if we can actually get some stats on it. But with that, we are going to be playing tonight around 5:10 or 5:20 Mountain Time. And so we will try to bring the game to you there, despite our technical difficulties. Thanks for watching.